sometimes see from Switzerland, which is some very clever tactics, is the roving defender, which it looks like Mariña Pinheiro is looking to do, to always have the defending against the four, where possible.
Very nice point there from Gomez. Shoots right between Lucas Beck and Yanis Bruin.
Beck brings the ball in from the back now. Mariña Pinheiro returns to the same end. Bruin lines up the heavy shot and plays it through the Spanish defense.
Yeah. Spanish players have well deviated the ball, unfortunately deviated outside of the field, so very complicated to catch that shot. So Spanish team with the ball.
Pais to Aguilar. Baral spins the ball past Den Hartog.
Shot there.
But the main referee has overruled the end referee and called landing.
Landing, yes.
Hugo Arbez. Mariña Pinheiro switches to Bruno Remelief.
And a beautiful spin shot. Respond to Barra with the same shot as he did before. And very nicely executed.
Absolutely. Looking at the defense where they're going, sees that knee go up from Mosquera and realizes he can play around it.
Absolutely.
Aguilar, Saumel, Baral shoots high, heavy, and Arbez. It deflects off his upper arm.
Absolutely.
And away from Remelief on the second line.
Hugo Arbez with the ball. Passes to Joachim Mariña Pinheiro, Alexander Donatog, Arbe, and a very nice powerful shot there from Damien Arbe. Very, very powerful, very low shot. Knee height, actually. Nicely done. Gomez with the ball.
Across to Mosquera, sends the long ball now down to Baral with his long arms, able to claim it, and Arbez catches it in front of his face. Beck now takes a second, rubs his hands on the ball, moves back to Den Hartog, sends it.
And a beautiful shot there from Den Hartog. A very complicated high with a very interesting playing style that Alexander Den Hartog has, because he's, we can see his position is very, very flexible. So we never know where he would shoot.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like he's lining up as if to put it down the line, and at the last minute adjusts the wrist position slightly, which just allows him to put it at that 30-degree angle. As we see Remelief score again there. Past the Spanish defense.
Absolutely. Spanish team with the ball.
Aguilar, Saumel.
And
quick shot.
Between the Arbez brothers. Well, nicely played there from the Spanish team.
Mariña Pinheiro with the feint to Remelief.
Passes to Yanis
Bruin.
And a very nice, powerful shot there from Yanis Bruin. Bruno Remelief and Yanis Bruin, a pairing that we've seen in multiple competitions, and it works very, very well.
Absolutely. In fact, this season as well, we've been able to see it from Pinheiro to Remelief to Bruin, all playing for the Geneva Dragons.
Absolutely, and a very powerful shot there from Mosquera.
Arbez with the feint now, sending to Den Hartog, who runs in and sends to Bruin. Long along the line, but Aguilar catches it on second line. Gomez with a quick counter-attack, but puts his foot on the line.
And nicely lifted there from the Swiss defense. And a quick counter-attack from Yanis Bruin, and well played there from the Swiss team, who seized the opportunity to do a quick action.
Yeah, I think that's very clever on a couple of levels. Firstly, Beck realizing that he can feed Bruin in the air to be able to do that. As Aguilar shoots, and it's dug up twice on second line.
Well plays there from Remelief. Yanis Bruin finishing with the action, and well lifted by
quickly
Mosquera.
to Gomez, who's got one pass left. Has to shoot and scores between Beck and Bruin.
Very nicely done from the Spanish team. We can see both teams, defensive-wise, they're really fighting for this for the ball, and it's really, really nice to see that in this type of match in the men's category.
Absolutely.
And Damien Arbe, who scores his second point of the match, very nicely done. Another very low, powerful shot there.
Yeah, really good work from Arbez. Rodrigo across to Gomez. Feints across to Mosquera, shoots, and
powerful shot there.
Yeah, Remelief just not able to gather that. Who runs back in to defeat it, and down that signature shot from Remelief there.
And a beautiful shot there, well seen from Bruno Remelief, who shoots along the line. Mosquera was not expecting that kind of shot from Bruno Remelief.
Yeah, there's a couple of shots that Remelief is known for. That's one of them when he sees the opportunity of the defense.
Oh,
excellent defense from Bruin, one-handed.
Shot there from Gomez, and a really good reaction from Yanis Brown.
Den Hazard across to Arbez, shoots, and
And
Salmel
a beautiful
can't quite
conclusion
catch.
there again from Damien Arbe. Wow, what multiple consecutive actions from both teams. It's really incredible to see.
Rodrigo now to Gomez. Bruin spreads his arms to make himself try and look bigger. Mosquera.
And well caught there from Marini Pinheiro. Lucas back with the ball. Passing to the other side to Damien Arbe. Passes to Den Hartog. And shoot. Very powerful shot there. Right next to Barral. And scores a very nice point.
Swiss side are playing very professionally.
Oh, very nice pass there from
Early stage of
Timus.
competition
And
and a
very
great
nice
catch
defense.
from Arbez. Marin Pinheiro.
And of course, pairing that works.
Who else? Yeah.
Very nicely done with the Bruno Remelief dropping the Spanish defenders on the ground for to let Yanis Brown to come with a quick timing and shoot.
Aguilar to Barral.
Ooh.
Gomez just doesn't quite have the length on it from that pass, going wide to wide. Marin Pinheiro will take the ball back in from the breakdown.
Passes to Hugo Arbe.
And he switches to shoot.
To Damien and passes to Yanis, who has to conclude the action with a very nice 90-degree action. Very nice 90-degree shot there.
It's here we see some of the limitations of the way that Mosquera can defend. The moment he puts one knee down and not the other, he's almost...
And well lifted there from the Swiss defense there. A landing called from the referee.
Yeah. Beck to take the breakdown now.
Ooh, miscommunication there, I think, from the system. I think Hugo Arbe, thought that Lucas Beck was going to pass to Dan Hartog. Unfortunately, it's a missed pass there.
So Aguilar will take the breakdown to Rodrigo, who sends back to Barral. Lines up, Salmel makes the run in, but Barral takes the shot and Marin Pinheiro takes the catch. Bruin sends it back down to the same end, a low, flat pass to Den Hartog, who switches across to Arbez, goes for the 45-degree shot,
and
pops up and caught by Rodrigo.
There.
Salmel now sends it back down to Gomez on his own.
Yes,
Travel though.
Yes,
yeah. He shakes his head, but he absolutely took 4 steps there. Den Hartog.
Who takes...
unlucky.
Obstruction.
Yeah, ricochets off pace onto Damien Arbez. Salmel shoots
on Damien and
counters
attack. And Aguilar, who was a bit far from the forbidden zone, but well played from Damien Arbe, who blocks very nicely the shot and counter attacks.
Aguilar smiles there because he knows realistically there's so little he can do with that. Salmel didn't leave him a huge amount of cover or protection from such a good shooter as Arbez.
Oh, and nicely lifted by the system. Unfortunately, the Swiss defense a bit close to the first defense. And the ball just loped right over Joachim Pinheiro.
Beck feints now and sends to Bruin, who then returns back down to the same end. Arbez lines up the shot and gets between Salmel and Aguilar.
There again, Damien Arbe. Really proving himself in the beginning of this period on this match.
Rodrigo to Gomez. Almost seemed like a slightly lazy switch from Gomez there, but made it count, getting it across to Mosquera.
And Bruno Remelief exchanging his place with Nyat Pham, entering in the left wing.
Immediately comes in, and
very
business as usual. A tidy switch across to Bruin, who runs onto her pace and delivers the shot with venom down the line. Spain unable to get their hands on that. Aguilar, Barral, Salmel,
and
shoots,
nicely
and
done.
Hugo Arbe catches. Yanis Bruin.
Oh,
face-high shot at Rodrigo. Ricochets to Mosquera. Salmel has one pass left. Switches across to Barral. Goes behind him.
Wow, and
but
well
not with enough
from
pace.
Damien Arbe, who saw that far shot. That's really
excellent
impressive.
placement, but in order to get it there, you just have to take a lot of pace off the ball in doing so, and that allowed Damien Arbe to get around
and concludes with a beautiful point from Nyat Pham with a very powerful 90-degree shot there.
Referees
even a bit more, 90
just stopping time here to I'm not quite sure why.
Maybe to fetch the ball or something. Oh,
I think there might have been a discrepancy with the scorers, but that's been resolved now, and the ball comes back into pace. Aguilar, Saumel.
Barral finishes with a very powerful shot on in between Hugo Arbe and Damien Arbe.
Again, we see the integration there from Marinier Pinheiro, but the defense unable to stop the point.
Oh,
Fam.
There you go. And another powerful shot there from Damien Arbe, who's really doing an amazing job on this first period of this match. Very low, powerful shot on his behalf. Gomez, Mosquera, and landing announced by the main for Gomez. Marinier Pinheiro takes the ball, passes to the other side to Hugo Arbe.
Switches across now to Damien Arbe and Den Hartog.
And a beautiful conclusion there from Den Hartog.
Yeah, Den Hartog holding the ball almost with two hands as he runs in, and only as he jumps into his stride does he deliver it in such a way to be able to actually shoot the ball, but he does so and scores the point with Aguilar now switching across to Saumel. Feints for the wide shot, and Barral spins it, and it deflects off the Swiss defence and into the stand. A point for Spain there. Into Marinier Pinheiro. Den Hartog fires the ball long, well intercepted by Lucas Beck there. I don't think that was making it to Burin.
Shoots and right between the gap between Mosquera and Rodrigo. Well played from Nyat Pham.
Yeah, Den Hartog can say thank you to Beck there. His original pass wasn't making it to Burin, but Beck realised that, had the game awareness to know what was needed to intercept the ball and set up the successful attack from Switzerland.
Absolutely.
Aguilar. Barral.
The
Swiss defence sprint down to try and integrate, but don't quite manage to get there in time.
Yanis playing very quickly to Hugo Arbe. Passing to Nyat Pham. Passing to Yanis. And
the long ball. He's got one person to shoot against. Where does he go? Wow. Oh, Aguilar can't quite make it back in time.
What an impressive shot there from Den Hartog.
A great shot, an excellent effort on defence as well as Aguilar at full stretch to try and get there, but just can't manage.
And a very powerful shot there from Mosquera, very low there, very complicated to catch these kind of shots.
Absolutely.
Marinier Pinheiro, Yanis Brun, and a very nice shot there from Yanis Brun.
Absolutely.
Yanis Brun, who knows how to seize the opportunity to shoot when he sees the gaps.
Yeah. As Rodrigo brings the ball in now, pace. Back to Rodrigo. Cross to Gomez, shoots heavy, hard, but Marinier Pinheiro and Beck combine to take the catch, and Burin foot on the line in the act of shooting.
Well followed there by Pinheiro. And this Spanish team who plays very quickly.
Great counter-attack.
Wow.
Really good counter-attack. This is a really, really interesting game to commentate on. We're seeing fast play, we're seeing some excellent defence. It's also quite a lot easier because this time the Swiss crowd don't have a cowbell to try and drown out your commentary every single time. Normally in the crowd here you hear the cowbell going off all the time when Switzerland are playing well, as Barral puts in a high heavy shot there. It was just deflects off the defence, but unable to go to the second line for Switzerland. Spain reduced the gap to 10 points with just under 2 minutes left of this first period.
Passing to Nyat Pham. Passes to Yanis Brun, and a given point.
Yeah, I think Burin shot that so far wide that it was out of court.
Yes.
Marinier Pinheiro slows the ball down slightly. He moves it on to Damien Arbe.
And Damien Arbe again seizes the opportunity and shoots right on the Spanish defense.
Simple first-time shot there, and it pays dividends.
Absolutely.
Rodrigo. Barral. Long ball, even with Leo's long arms, he wasn't able to get there. And Marinier Pinheiro now ups the pace. And Burin sends to Den Hartog with one pass left.
Oh, wow, and what a
very
nice conclusion there from Den Hartog. Very nice construction between the Swiss players there, concluding to a very beautiful point.
Yes, Den Hartog's style almost hides the ball from the defence until the last moment, so it's very difficult for him to read where he's shooting.
And well deviated there from Yanis Brun and caught by Hugo Arbe. And Nyat Pham concludes the action with a very high shot there, powerful, very nicely done.
Absolutely.
We can see like on both sides of the team, they're really touching every single shot there, and it's really nice to see.
Yeah, the effort being made in defence is incredible from both sides.
Absolutely.
Ball dug up, caught by Lucas Beck, who pops it to Bruin.
And shoots, and oh,
okay, so
and Gomez, who blocked the ball, but referee thought that his foot was out of the line, but he just made a mistake. So ball goes to Team
the
Spain.
referee self-correcting there. Spain will have to shoot now. And it just, that's the difficulty with shooting at this kind of high, shoulder height. It takes an extra second for the ball to land at the end of the period.
With the score of Switzerland 26 and Spain 14, which is really not a bad start of the match. And we can see both teams really doing amazing effort, offensive-wise and defensive-wise. And we're really excited to see the for the upcoming period.
Yeah, some great high-quality play. I'd love to see some of the Swiss players come off the bench as well to see the full quality against Spain and test out for the rest of the competition. But we'll leave you for a short break now before we come back for the second period.
See you then.
Back to this second period. Spain against Switzerland.
We can see a few changes from the Swiss team. We have the entry of Arnaud Bayuti on the right side and Mathieu Helfer on the left.
Yep, and we can also see one change for Spain, who have replaced Mosquera with Schneider. Monia Pinheiro takes the option ball, feints, and returns it to Bruin, and the Spanish defence not quite able to hold on there. Rodrigo passes the ball into place.
Aguilar. Also to Burrell. Very nice high spin shot there. The referee calls it landing.
Yeah.
Goabe passes to the other side to Lucas Beck. Passes to Nyat Pham. And a very powerful shot there from Nyat Pham on the Schneider. who was on the ball, but unfortunately deviated on the side.
Yeah. Pace now brings the ball into Aguilar. Coming in from the other side, Salmel, Barral.
Ooh, and a very nice second defense shot there from Barral.
Absolutely. He scores the point. And Mariña Pinheiro returns immediately to Boiti. Helfer sends it long to Bruin.
And well lifted
Defended
there
from Gomez to Schneider to Aguilar. Back to Gomez, who'll have to shoot now.
And a very nice shot there between Lucas Beck and Yanis Bruin.
Yeah, just as Beck moved slightly to his left, it came to the right hand there.
Yes.
The hand that's got that strapping on it for support around the thumb.
And
Bruin with a
very nice
bullet
pass.
of a ball.
And Barral,
really
who was
unlucky.
on the ball, but with
Aguilar arriving late.
Very late, and I think going through next to Barral and just deviated that ball on the side.
Yeah, I think if it's hard to tell. It all happened so quickly.
Absolutely, and well
excellent
blocked
catch from
there.
Lucas Beck, yeah.
Passes to Helfer, who shoots. Well deviated there from the Spanish team.
Yeah, Salmel sends that up. Barral now to Gomez. He'll have time to set the play with a switch across to...
and an imprecise pass there between Gomez and Schneider.
And the Swiss very quickly onto that with Beck taking it to Pham. Bruin sends the ball long.
Wow, very nice.
Helfer will have to...
Ooh, and a beautiful shot there from Helfer. Very low.
Yeah, that was...
very impressive.
Very close to the line, yeah. Aguilar. Barral.
Shoot, lifted by Swiss defense, but the second defense was not reactive enough to be able to catch that shot there.
Arbeer will bring it in from the back. Mariña Pinheiro. Feints to Bruin.
And a very nice shot there from Bruin.
Simple first time, finds the gap.
Absolutely.
No effort wasted.
Spanish team with the ball, passing to Rodrigo, passes to Gomez.
And across to Schneider.
Another imprecise pass between, I think a very rough beginning right now between Gomez and Schneider in terms of these passes over the frame.
Yeah, I totally agree. They just don't have the fluency that they've maybe needed from some of the other games to be able to get that partnership going in such a way which you need to when you play against people like Switzerland, who will punish you for any indiscretion. That one was better though, and frame called by the French referee.
Niello with the ball. Passing to Helfer. Passes to the other side to Pham, who shoots again a very high, powerful shot, almost like in the spin angle there. Very nicely done. Really right next to Schneider.
Absolutely. Rodrigo now bringing the ball in from the back to Pace. Aguilar, who's always that first option used by the Spanish, who now...
And again, another powerful shot there. Well played by Barral.
Spain choosing to use this opportunity to switch up their attacking ends. And Bruin takes advantage. He recognises that Spain are a little bit confused on the court as they do so. Sends the ball over the top of the front line defence to nobody waiting there on the second line for an easy point.
Really nicely done by Bruin.
Aguilar now brings the ball in from the back. Rodrigo. Across to Gomez, who options it out to...
Rodrigo and Barral, who concludes with a beautiful spin shot there.
It's a great
really
spin shot past the
nicely
right arm of
done
Bruin.
there. Very nice conclusion there for the Spanish team.
Lucas Beck, as he took the back line there, almost stepping back onto a photographer who's lying down trying to get the best possible images. Fearless in his and
well done by
great catch there.
And beautiful counter-attack from Barral, who caught Yanis Bruin's 0-degree shot, then countered the attack with a nice 90-degree angle.
Yeah, defense turns into attack in less than a second there.
Absolutely.
As Barral catches the ball at the second opportunity, steps to his feet and immediately fires the ball past the Swiss defense, who were determined to reply.
And a nice conclusion there from Arnaud Bayotti with a beautiful pass there from Yanis Bruin.
Absolutely. Both sides playing some fast pace and exciting tchoukball. Pace.
Rodrigo, Gomez. who shoots, and beautiful defense there from Arnaud Bayuti, who passes to Marine Pinheiro, and a beautiful low shot in between the Gomez's legs.
Yeah, Gomez had set up again, defending slightly like Mosquera with only one knee down, and Marine Pinheiro finds the gap between the legs. Pinpoint accuracy there for the nutmeg.
Ooh, and the Swiss team lifted very well that shot. Unfortunately, it loped over Hugo Arbet. And we have the entry of, again, Bruno Remeli, who replaces Nyat Pham on the left wing. And on the right wing, we have the entry of Maxime Tanner.
Replacing Yanis Burin. As we see Mathieu Hilf take the ball from the switch on Arnaud Bayuti and score with a nice point down the line. The Spanish defense not able to keep up with that one.
Tchouk passing to Burrell. 90-degree shot there. Well, touched by Lucas Beck.
Interesting. The moment we see Rimini and Tanner come onto the court, we see the Spanish shooting ends reverse. Now, I don't know if that's because they think that Barral and Schneider are going to be able to score more in this particular configuration, or if they want to do it for defensive reasons. It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and well blocked there by Arnaud Bayuti, who really a very quick reaction to Gomez's a very interesting spin shot there with his wrist. Well played.
Rodrigo to Barral. Looks at where the defense is. Switches to Schneider.
And well followed there from Arnaud Bayuti. Passes to René, who passes to the other side to Helfer, who concludes the action with
caught well by
second
Rodrigo.
defense. Very nicely done.
Sets up Salmel, who jumps and passes to Gomez.
Well lifted again.
And Helfer takes it. 2 passes used. Remelief will have 1 more. Chooses to switch to Tanner, who puts a foot on the line as he comes through to shoot. Rodrigo now taking the breakdown. Pace, Salmel. Gomez.
And a very powerful 85-degree shot, 90-degree shot there from Gomez, right between Joaquin and Hugo.
We now see the introduction of Jocelyn Duth. As Beck comes in, and Remelief can't quite control the ball there. Yes, Pinheiro off and Duth on.
Aguilar passing to Burrell. Oh, he does a beautiful
Lovely
spin shot there.
Absolutely great.
Really well played there from Burrell.
So the last time we saw this this combination, Bruno immediately followed with a spin shot as if to say, well, if this is what you can do, this is what I can do.
Absolutely.
So we'll see if this is what we're about to see from Switzerland.
Almost like a question-response situation right there.
Exactly, yeah. The two challenging each other to see how well they can shoot. We'll see if history repeats itself.
Absolutely. And Burrell, who shoots again.
Oh,
the
Swiss not quite able to play now on second line.
The Swiss defense who is touching these balls and deviating them in the right area, but unfortunately the second defense was either a bit too close to the first defense or maybe too far.
Helfer running in quickly there and sending the ball through on 60 degrees past Pais. Aguilar correctly tracking around to try and help his defender with Salmel, but Pais not quite in the correct position to be able to...
Rodrigo passes to Aguilar. Salmal. Gomez shoots a very nice 90-degree shot there in between Mathieu Helfer and Justin Duth.
Yes, Duth having a little bit of a tough entry to the game, a couple of drops. He'll look to try and put that right as soon as he can.
And a very nice shot there from Arnaud Bayuti.
Ball now to Rodrigo. Barral sends the ball long. Gomez jumps high to claim it. Across to Salmel. Shoots and... Oh, what's happened there?
A
point has been called. I think there was some...
Confusion. Maybe the Swiss team thought that the ball bounced back on Salmel when he was out of the field.
Yes, I think the referees couldn't see it as well, so that was as players were crossing in front of them.
And that's a beautiful point there from Team Switzerland. Rodrigo passes the ball to Pais. Salmel
across to Gomez. Shoots high, up and over. I think that was going straight to Beck if it hadn't been touched on the front line.
Absolutely.
Arbe.
Rimini.
And there's the spin shot. We called it earlier.
Shot that we wanted to see the response to Barral's spin.
Barral now will have to be the one to reply. We'll see when this comes.
Aguilar,
Aguilar with a spin shot.
And
he
a
manages.
very nice shot there. We haven't seen Aguilar really shoot during this match, and it was a really wise decision there. Arnaud Paillotti, who was on that shot, but unfortunately slipped right through his hands.
We've barely seen any of the Spanish defenders shoot at all. When you look at Aguilar, Salamanca, Rodrigo, or Pais, I mean, it is something I want to see, that if they want to improve their game, just do a little bit more, because it's going to make their opposition think more about exactly what's happening in each play.
For sure. And now Schneider with the ball, and well caught there from Remoliv. There, passes to Doort.
Returns to Remoliv with one pass left. Goes down.
Frame called from the referee. It was well seen by Remoliv.
Yeah, that signature shot that we see from him.
Absolutely. Someone passes to Barral. Very far from the and well read there by Remoliv.
Yeah, he's definitely winning the battle of the left shooters at this end at the moment.
Passes to back.
Can't keep him out of the game in attack or defense. As he passes now to Tanner. He pops it up. Oh, Rodrigo dug it well, but Barral just not quite able to gather that as it drifted out of play.
Well played by Maxime Tanner with a very powerful 0-degree shot there.
Rodrigo brings the ball in from the back.
Nice. Passes back to captain. Barral. And who shoots? It's really unfortunate. Really, the Swiss players are really touching these high shots and are well deviating these shots there from Barral.
Exactly, but you know, in some respects, you think, okay, they might be unfortunate in the way they're landing out of court. Great catch from Rodrigo there. Read Remoliv particularly well. Moved into the gap and picked him up.
And a nice point again from Barral with the same big angle shot there.
But also for Switzerland, all it takes is for their second line to run a slightly different angle or to read it slightly differently, and they'll make the catches there.
Very nice.
So
yeah, absolutely. And very nice point there from Maxime Tanner. But Rodrigo, who saw that Maxime Tanner was going to shoot a 90-degree angle, but unfortunately was a bit too far.
Yeah, just racing back from the other end. Couldn't quite make it in time. Schneider takes the quick shot.
And what a
defense. Well done, a team defense. Duert now sending it to Hilfer, who has to shoot and
with
scores.
A beautiful conclusion there. Very nice defense there. We can see we saw Bayuti really going up at the second defense, really near the line of the field, catching that shot and passing to Duert before exiting the field.
Pais to Barral. He lifts high, but lands before he releases the ball. Oh, clever from Remoliv.
Absolutely. Well played from Uglabe, who played the action very quickly. So looked at Remoliv and did a lob over the Spanish defense, not expecting.
Absolutely. Clever teamwork there. And we've seen it a couple of times, both from Beck and Arbe, starting the action early enough to be able to do that.
And well caught there from Lucas Beck.
Yeah. The story of Beck's rise in the Swiss national team has really been phenomenal. He was on the edges of the team for a few years, but he really came through with his performances. And if you get the chance to look back at the final of the European Championship,
very impressive performance.
Phenomenal performance.
One of the most nail-biting matches we've ever seen, I think, in the European Championship for sure.
And so good as well to see the level of competition that the previous year, Italy versus Taiwan in the World Championship final was again decided by 1 point as well.
For sure. Helfer, who passes the ball to the other side to Tanner. And a very nice, powerful shot there that concludes the end of the second period of this match with the final score of 48 for Switzerland and 31 for Spain.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, some really high quality. We saw it right at the end there, the last 2 minutes. Frenetic, fast, really good quality tchoukball from both sides.
Absolutely.
And we've seen those changes made that we wanted to see. We've seen the full range of players. And so now we wait for the last 15 minutes of this game.
And
See you soon.
Be back.
of this game as the ball is brought into Rodrigo. Switch to Mosquera with a heavy, flat shot that ricochets off Fam. Scores the point.
Nero with the ball, passing to Durt. Passing to Damien Arbe and Arnaud Paiuti. And a very nice catch there from Aguilar. Well followed
work
there.
Barral with one pass to Mosquera.
And a very nice shot there from Mosquera. Who shoots and Mosquera blocks that shot. Pass it to Barral. Also again, ooh, and a little bit imprecise in that pass, maybe a bit too powerful.
Magne Pinheiro. Dut. Woody across to Damien Arbe.
And a beautiful conclusion there from Damien Arbe with a very, very low shot, a 10-degree shot there.
Spain now bring it back through Aguilar. Gomez across to Samuel. Dug up. Arbe flicks it up with his right hand, but it just ricochets behind the back of Durt and drops to the floor before the Swiss team can catch it. Marina Pinheiro. Fam. Sent to Bernardo.
And a beautiful power shot that goes in between Barral and Rodrigo. Knee height, actually. Very impressive there.
Absolutely.
Gomez. And well lifted and well caught by Marina Pinheiro.
Who rolls fully through, and then Den Hartog returns it to the same end for Boiti.
And
caught by Gomez.
Very nicely done there. Rodrigo taking his time, passing to Samuel. And a very nice shot there from
Samuel.
Saw that gap there.
Fam now shooting hard, and I think it ricochets off a combination of Rodrigo and Barral and bounces back.
Well placed, well placed. The shot was very powerful.
Pace. Aguilar. Saumel. Gomez.
And
good
and well saved there by Uti with one more pass.
Fam now has to shoot. Where's he going to go? He goes high and straight into the gut of Aguilar, who reads that well.
And Barral concludes this action with a very nice high shot in between Den Hartog and Marina Pinheiro, or shoulder height.
We haven't seen Salamanca from the Spanish bench for the entire game. I wonder if they're resting him for some of their games tomorrow.
Maybe. And Damien Arbe, who seizes the opportunity and shoots another a very nice point, very, very low.
Rodrigo now to Barral.
Passes to the other side to Gomez. Shoots and
Durt makes his catch. He's been waiting for that one.
Absolutely.
Pinheiro, Fam, Den Hartog. Oh, given point.
Yeah, unfortunately, a very nice shot there. Oh, and Maine announces points. For Swiss team.
I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I thought he probably landed that shot. Pace to Rodrigo, across to Barral, who looks once, twice at the second line.
Oh,
grabs it at the third attempt, I think. Almost dropped that a couple of times, but holds on now. Den Hartog fires it down the line. Barral turns to the counter-attack. Fam, digs it, but
a frame announced from the Spanish team. Very fair play on their side, but beautiful defense there from both teams.
Yeah.
Ooh, and a beautiful shot there from Arnaud Paiuti.
Marina Pinheiro recognizing he didn't give the best pass there to Fam and is just apologizing. But Swiss team clever and mature enough to correct their mistake. Mosquera now sends the ball long as the entire Swiss defense come up to defend.
And a very nice, powerful shot there in between Arnaud Paiuti and Ronaldo.
Yeah. Finds the gap. Absolutely. Gets another point for Spain. 5 minutes gone in this final period. Fam shoots. Mosquera catches.
Mosquera who catches Fam's powerful shot. Burrow passes to Mascara, and unfortunately given points.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
We've been critical sometimes of Mascara's defensive technique, but actually he's doing well against Pham. Pham's clearly shooting at the right height for him, and it's he's positioning well to be able to shut him down there. Aguilar, Salmel.
Gomez.
Oh, great catch from Den Hartog, but it's
And
ricocheted off the frame. And the Swiss have made another change, bringing Bruin back onto the court.
A good reaction there from the Swiss players in the defense.
Abe, Pham. Pinheiro returns to Den Hartog. Landing, yeah.
Landing, yeah.
I think he just tried to make too big a change in the air with his action and took too long.
Mascara passing to Samuel. To Gomez. Goldhood with... Oh!
Nearly.
Ooh, nearly.
Nearly.
Between long pass there from
Some of the Spanish fans making a lot of noise in the crowd there. Abe shoots
and
and finds the
nice
gap between Salmel and Aguilar.
Again from Damien Abe.
Nat Pham now comes off, replaced by Mathieu Helfer. Rodrigo Barral. A loopy pass allowing the Swiss defence to get back as Gomez sends it across to Salmel, who
And
reverses
well
but caught
there.
comfortably by Bruin. Abe.
And well caught there from Aguilar.
Excellent work there from the young Spanish defender.
Pass it to Barral. Who passes to Mascara. Shoots and ricochets on Marini Pinheiro.
Yeah, the aerial reversal that we see there of the way he was going to shoot is very good.
Yeah.
And Marinier just unable to take that in. Abe to Abe,
And
now to Bruin.
And in the gap, a
Yeah.
very nice construction there between the Swiss players there. Very nice timing, very quick.
Yeah, the brothers split the defence wide open, leaving it open for Yanis to take his pick of the gaps, which is exactly what he did. Gomez flicks the ball out to Rodrigo. Barral now winds up.
Ooh, and well,
That is some incredible
well
defence
fought there
from
this
Switzerland,
team.
but landing has already been called.
Oh, these kind of actions, that's what we want to see during these kind of matches, and it's always amazing.
You absolutely want to see it, but it's also so disheartening as a defender when you make such an effort and you make an incredible catch only to find out that it doesn't count and the foul has already been blown.
Absolutely. Rodrigo passes to Aguilar. Salmel, Gomez, who shoots. Very nice.
And the counter-attack is quick
Nice
and
from
effective.
Bruin. Yeah, Swiss team are kind of starting to understand the Spanish team's various shots from Gomez.
Some nice celebration there from some of the Swiss team who appear to be holding hands and skipping down the court together. Oh,
And
some excellent
nicely
second line defense
done.
there, but again it doesn't count because is that foot on line or landing? I couldn't quite see. Bruin across to Abe.
And a beautiful
Landing called against Abe.
shot. Oh dear. Well played there from Daniel Abe, who we haven't seen him do these kind of further shots like along the line. Ooh,
Oh,
and
that was poor. Yeah.
miscommunication between the Spanish players there.
Anya Pinheiro will check the clock and send the ball down. Abe.
Ooh, very quick timing out for the pass, a bit too strong for Damien Abe. Catch.
Pace Samel. Gomez.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and
Correctly called
lovely.
landing. The pass just too close to the D. He made a valiant effort to try and save that, but
Oh,
wasn't able.
and an auto pass from.
I don't think that was intended, but that was
Absolutely. And
excellently
a very nice
done.
shot there from Damien Abe. We didn't expect that from Tchoukball. I think the ball just slipped through his fingers, but was able to catch it again.
possibly, but it worked really well with Beck passing to Abe. Mosquera now shoots and scores against Helfer. As Abe will now bring the ball in from the back.
Passes to Bruin. who shoots and scores right
Simple
between
stuff,
the gap
really.
of Pais and
The Spanish
Barra.
team looked like they were trying to defend the full 180 degrees of the forbidden zone there, and Bruin had all the time in the world to pick the gap that he wanted to put the ball into. Rodrigo to Gomez, switches to Mosquera, sends it long to Barral, who has to shoot now. Does so, and just unable to be picked up on second line by Marina Pinheiro.
Well read there by Marina Pinheiro. Then passes to the other side to Bruin. Who passes to Damien Arbe. Well deviated there from the Spanish player,
Salmel, yeah, picked up on second line by Rodrigo. Gomez shoots and scores to the right hand of Hugo Abe.
Very nice, well played there from the Spanish team.
Beck now. Bruin flips the ball to Damien Abe and again beats Salmel on the outside.
Yeah, I think Salmel really not expecting for Damien Arbe to shoot that far along the line. But very nicely done there.
Absolutely.
Now passing to Salmel, to Barral. Shoots right between Yanis Bruin and Lucas Beck. Hugo Arbe, who was present in the second defense, unfortunately wasn't able to catch that shot. Oh, and it was well read there by Mosquera, but unfortunately wasn't able either to catch that shot there from Bruin. Gomez passing to Mosquera and responds the previous action by a very nice point there.
Yeah, and Hugo Abe brings the ball back into Marina Pinheiro, returns to Mathieu Hilfer, who plays the ball up, and a one-handed catch by Pais.
Very nice effort
Frame
there.
called, but
very nice effort there from Pais. Very impressive to see.
The referee's call for time to be stopped as there is
sweat on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's potentially dangerous to the athletes.
Absolutely. So it's good that the players announce that before there are further injuries.
So we see the main referee drying the court off. Rodrigo there just drying the ball as well. They will have the breakdown for the frame, and he takes it now, sends it to Mosquera, who started from out of court, and Switzerland will now have the ball right down in this corner.
Arbe passing to Pinheiro, passing to Arbe. And who finishes very well the action with a nice 90-degree shot there. Salma, who fortunately didn't follow the defense and was shot right next to Aguilar.
Gomez now
well
caught by Hugo Abes. Mathieu Hilfer sends it long to Bruin. Damien Abe again is.
And Salma, who was on that shot, really, he's really close.
Yeah, he's
to
just
catching these shots from
sitting quite far back from the line as well, which doesn't help. Big gap there, and maybe that would have assisted him to gather it.
A very powerful shot there from Barral.
Yeah, as we tick into the last 2 minutes of this game, 65 to 45 to Switzerland.
Very nice
scores.
one there.
Someone in the crowd really likes that.
Absolutely.
Pais to Salmel. Across to Barral. Shoots to the second line, almost the exact position of Hugo Abe.
We can see that Barral has mostly done these second defense shots actually, and have been really working during this match.
Absolutely. Den Hartog to Abe, sends it to Bruin.
Very nice pass there, and finishes the action with a very nice point there.
Yeah, Bruin lines up the Spanish defense, looks at them and says, where exactly am I going to put this past you? And Barral stretches out the leg. Bruin puts the 0. Oh, a nice low shot from Mosquera there.
Absolutely.
Off the switch from Gomez to take the point. 45 seconds to go.
And a very, very nice high shot there, shoulder high, very powerful.
Pais
30 seconds in the match.
Samuel. Pass again. Now to Mosquera. Helfer turns into a counter-attack after the catch.
Counter-attack from Mathieu Helfer.
Not a lot Rodrigo could do about that.
Absolutely.
Pace. Aguilar. Barral. Shoots the spin shot. Oh, and recovered by Bruin. Abe shoots and scores. Oh, and I think that's struck in a painful area for Barral there as the Hooters go for the end of the game. I think he might need a little bit of time to recover.
Yeah. So, the end of the match. Here's the final score: Switzerland with 70 and Spain 47. What a really nice match from both teams that we have seen. Very nice actions on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen almost the full range of players come out for both sides. And ultimately, Switzerland take the win by 23 points. Two of the Swiss players very sportingly help the injured Barral to the bench, where he will rest and recuperate, while the referees announce the scores to the teams. Teams applaud, and the winners Switzerland move to shake the hands of Spain. There'll be one more match on the Nations Cup for this evening on the Brandt Arena.
Stay tuned, and we'll see you later.
Hi GOA, félicitations pour cette victoire. Vous avez fait un très bon match, une large victoire. Qu'avez-vous pensé de ce match et comment vous vous projetez sur la journée de demain?
Alors, on est hyper content d'avoir joué avec l'Espagne, qui est une équipe qui progresse chaque année, qui ont été au rendez-vous, mais on était très près. On est content de notre match, on est content de nos constructions, nos défenses. Et demain, on retrouve normalement Singapour en demi-finale. On espère que ça ira bien. En tout cas, on va tout faire pour.
Merci beaucoup, bonne chance pour la suite.
Merci.
Hi Javi, it's a difficult match today. What is the main takeaway from this game?
I think we need to learn from the best teams in the world. Today we played against Switzerland and Singapore. We lost that match, but we need to learn of these players, their shots, their fakes, and their defense. So let's see tomorrow how it works for us.
Good luck for tomorrow.